PH here. Today I got the Luxor back from Texas Reeling. He had a little bit of a problem with it when he was fishing. The anti-reverse was slipping a bit. So I asked him to send it back to me to see if I could take it apart and fix it so it works better. Little maintenance on it. Before I send it out, I'm going to send it next to Fitz Yakin. So get ready. Let's see what happened inside and see if I could fix it to stop it from slipping. I think it might have got a little oil on the bushing thing. So we'll look inside and see how it looks. I'll have to see what's up with this thing. There she is. And you can see the anti-reverse ain't working. Let me check this button here. Oh, it wasn't all the way pushed forward. Now it's working. It needed to be pushed forward, but it's still a little bit choppy, so I'm going to take it apart and work on it anyhow. But guys, you got to watch. See this little button here? Make sure it's pushed all the way forward so the anti-reverse locks, because if it's just back a little bit like this, it don't work at all. Or just a hair like that. But I'm going to take it apart and look at it anyhow. All you got to do is take off these 3 screws here. I'll just degrease it a little bit. I'll make it grab a bit more. This reel caught a lot of fish from what I caught over the winter. And all the other guys used it. Still looks lubed pretty nice. You could see that's the anti-reverse switch. When I turn it off, it pulls a little spring that wraps around like a brass thing. And when you turn it on, it connects it on. Looks like there's a little oil on there. I'm going to try to degrease it a little more, and that should make it work better. I'm just going to put a little bit of rubbing alcohol on there. And just spinning around. Yeah, it's grabbing better already. It's hard to clean. You really have to take it all apart. I'll just put some napkin on it. You see that? I got some of it off. I'm going to keep doing that a little bit. Spray some of this on the rag here. I think it'll be fine. I think the switch wasn't turned on, to be honest with you. See, I got some of that gook out of there. So that should make it work a bit better. As you guys could see, I ended up taking it all apart so I could properly clean this off. So you just put a little alcohol on there and go around it and degrease it. If it gets too much grease on it, it don't grab too well. So that's that. Now I just gotta clean. There's a little spring in there. You see it? I'm gonna take that out. There's a little screw here. degrease that. So I'm just going to spray it. With a bunch of rubbing alcohol. Probably won't get all of the oil off of it, but I'll get most of it. Whoops. Alright, I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to screw it back together. Screw this little screw in. Tighten her up. This holds the whole shaft in, the assembly. I want to make sure that's tight so it don't come out when you're fishing. Alright, now I got to screw on this main brass. This drives the gear and the oscillation unit. Let me do that. That screws on just like this. Again, you got to make sure this is tight. I put a little thread lock on it. That's it. And there you have it. The anti-reverse is working much better now. So I'm going to put it back together. Have to line up the part there with that slot on there with the nipple. There it is. Make sure it's working. Put the screws in. It should work like a champ on the water. Let's see, one more screw, then I torque them up. Then it's headed to Fitzyakin. You gotta send me your address, brother, so I could ship you this beauty. You're gonna have fun with it. I just know it. Alright, there you go. She's all ready to rock. Anti-reverse working like a beauty. Guys, if you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. A comment would be awesome. And I hope to see this reel on the water at Fitzyakin next. It'll be a good video. He always catches beauties. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later. PH.